Stop having like 25 goals for the year. Like, we try to do everything, nothing gets done. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you never seen my face before, welcome. My name is Olivia. On this channel, we do everything work-life balance, entrepreneurship, about to be a first-time mom sooner than later because it's officially 2025 and it's January, and we do lifestyle vlogs, routines, and stuff like that. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're not new here, thank you for clicking on another video. We get into a reset, a January reset, a New Year reset. We're welcoming in 2025. I'm a little late on my whole reset routine and everything because, y'all, for the whole holiday, I was sick. So a little bit before Christmas, I feel like it was like December 21st or 22nd. I just got sick out of the blue. And I didn't have COVID or the flu, thank God, but just been very congested. I think it was more like a sinus infection. So the whole Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and like leading up to, like, I just been sick. I'm feeling a lot better now. But when you're pregnant, it just takes a lot longer for your body to return back to normal or get well because your immune system is going towards the baby and not really towards the sickness. So I've just been trying to be patient, but I've been getting stuff done, but not too much. Like, anything I've gotten done, it's just been from my bed. I've been very lazy, very lethargic, just trying to rest. Happy January, happy 2025. I hope 2024 wrapped up great for you guys. I hope y'all have been planning and set your goals and all that kind of stuff, that what you want to achieve for the new year. So we're just going to be getting into like a little reset, some things that are going to help me move into my week smoother. I do go back to work tomorrow, sadly, but I'm just gonna be taking today to like just get a few things together. So first, I just want to go to the grocery store. It's like a midweek grocery store run. I don't have too much to get. I just want to get enough for like tomorrow, lunch, dinner, and Friday, and wrap up the week. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a couple other things to just, you know, reset, kind of refresh. If y'all done any reset routines or anything like that, comment down below what you did or what helps you feel like more organized going into the new year. So let's just get up, let's go. Finna run to Kroger and get us some groceries. Tell you something. Kroger is highway robbery, okay? If you shop at Kroger, you was too mature for me. So I said initially I was going to Kroger because I was like, I'm just going to grab a few things. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go to Aldi. I pulled into Aldi. Why y'all closed? Like, it's January 1st. I mean, I know it's a holiday, but I thought it was more like a government holiday. So if you work at like school system, the bank, or like a company, like I thought it was a holiday for them. But grocery stores, Aldi, why y'all closed? I almost guarantee you, if I would have went to Aldi, I would have spent $20 less. And I know where everything at Aldi was at. And I was struggling trying to film because Kroger, they keep changing the store around, which gets on my nerves because I don't know where nothing's at. But for groceries, just for to finish off the week, I was at $50. Let me show y'all what I got. And I ain't even getting nothing like bougie. But in this season, this new year, you know, everybody has like their new eating habits. I don't necessarily call my eating habits new. Like, I eat pretty healthy fairly after I got over like my first trimester of pregnancy. Cause yeah, so I'm focusing this year definitely on high protein whole foods. So like, you know, chicken, turkey breast. I needed some more plastic plates. Got some straws, got some paper towels, got some tissue, some toilet tissue. I'm gonna call my dad and be like, how do you shop at Kroger? Cause y'all, he loves Kroger. And I think Kroger is like beneficial if you have coupons and stuff. But y'all can talk about me, I don't care. I'm a Walmart girly or Aldi girly but I got some basil leaves, brown rice, and quinoa. Cause I am gonna make like this little Mediterranean dish. And then I got some chicken breast. I do like the no hormones or no steroids, no antibiotics. Pumped into the chicken. Got some turkey, ground turkey. Got some feta cheese. And eggs were shot back up too, y'all, for real. Like, I don't know if this is like, I needed them, but they were like $3.99 for a dozen. Got some Roma tomatoes. Got 1 cucumber. I got 3 lemons. And then I brought a red onion, russet potatoes. That's what I got. That's what's gonna start me off into the new year. Okay, y'all, so it is the next day. Honestly, yesterday I was just having a good time bonding and enjoying my family at the fish fry / seafood boil, and it was chef's kiss. So I got a late start, and by the time I got home, it was just too late to film anything. So it's next day, it's January 2nd. I went to work today, which that's the whole thing within itself. I just want to talk about like one of my goals this year to focus on like heavily. Like, I don't like to set too many goals for real. I like to have like 2 to 3 goals for each category, because honestly, like, y'all, when you try to do everything, nothing gets done. Like, stop having like 25 goals for the year. Like, that's not doable. So, and I can attest to that because last year I set 3 major goals for myself and I hit all 3 of them because I had focus on those goals. So, but one of my biggest goals for financially for 2025 is paying off my credit card debt. So my credit card debt is not astronomical. I enjoy talking about money a little bit more than the average woman probably talks about because it's such like a male thing. But I'm gonna stop like hiding who I really am. Like, I have this platform for a reason. So I set this financial goal for myself to pay off my credit card debt. Like I said, it's not an astronomical amount, but it has gotten to the point where I've been getting charged interest. I want to pay off my credit card debt because it will lower my monthly expenses. And if you're not new here, your girl's just an entrepreneur. Like, I want to be a full-time entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur, and I ain't working a 9 to 5, and I'm finna stop pretending like I like it, like I don't. So when I lower my monthly expenses by paying off my credit card debt, I can start putting my money towards, first for saving and like creating like a safety net for myself, just lowering my monthly overall expenses. Because when you do quit your job, you want to live off like well below your means and live off the minimal amount possible. So I'm gonna show y'all how I came up with how I'm about to pay off this debt. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my Google Sheets. I don't know, like, I'm not a Notion girly. Like, I tried to learn Notion. If you do know Notion, like, I'm jealous, but I'm just like a Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets girl. Really just Google Sheets, because I can open up Google Sheets from anywhere. But anyway, I ain't no financial guru or advisor, but your girl just like talking about money and making money and like how to pay off debt and stuff like that, because we hitting all our goals in 2025. This is my 2025 goal tracker. So this tab is for finances, and I did say that I do have some other goals. So I'll make a tab for like my personal goals, my goals for my business, and I'll be tracking them like through habits. But this is just where I started off the first because this took the most thought process. So I started right here. You can see like I have this 1 credit card. So I'm going to be doing the debt avalanche method. So it's 2 types of methods that you can choose to pay off debt. The avalanche method is to pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first. The snowball method is that you pay off the lowest amount of debt, and then it kind of like gives you small wins in a way. I just have everything written outside the name of the credit card. Then I have the amount owed, I have the interest rate, and as y'all can see, this interest rate is like ridiculous. This is the credit limit, this is the utilization, And then this is like some extra comments that I made. So this credit card, my second one, or this third one, this American Express, this is deferred interest until December 2025. And then this second one, this is my Ashley Furniture's card when I bought my furniture. Cause like if you watch my moving vlog, you know I said I wanted like, it's certain stuff that I wanted new, which is my couch and my bed and stuff like that. So this is deferred interest until March 2025. So what I've been thinking is that at first I was thinking that I was going to pay off this Synchrony bank one first because it's about to hit me with interest, but I'm still not decided. But anyway, so if I do decide to do that, this is the table that I have right here. So this is the amount that I have. But like I said, I just can't decide on if I want to do this other credit card because y'all, like once this interest hit, I don't have it written on here, but y'all, they charge like 33% interest. So I'm trying to get that down as soon as I can. But as you can see, I just made myself a little table. This is the amount, and then this is the amount of paydays that I have until March 3rd. Which with this newer job that I have, like we only get paid semi-monthly, which I kind of hate. I wish it was bi-weekly, but you know, it's whatever. So this is basically saying if I pay off $396 a month, this will be the ending balance. And then I have this balance and I pay that balance and I pay that and then that, and then so on and so forth. Eventually we come to $371, pay that off, and it'd be zero. So that's just one of my financial goals for 2025. Another one is just to start saving in my safety net, but I do want to heavily focus on paying off this debt first. Because like I said, like as soon as I pay off my debt, I can lower monthly expenses. And then once I lower my monthly expenses, I can put more money towards my saving net. And I am doing a low spend challenge for the month of January. The reason why I say low spend because my baby's room, the nursery, it needs a few more things, and so I'm doing low spend. But when it comes to eating out and doing all this unnecessary stuff, all that is cut out for January. So just wanted to show y'all that, and comment down below what's your financial goal for the year, or what's like, well yeah, comment down below like a financial goal that y'all have for the year and what's the plan. As you can see, this is the plan that I have, this avalanche method. So I'm gonna pay off the one with highest interest first. And yeah, y'all, we're gonna get it done. In Jesus' name, we're gonna be disciplined and we're gonna get her done.
You say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we're falling off, baby. Maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. The truth is not hiding. That's just the way we are. But can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it would just show me back. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about
We made it to the task that I've been anticipating the most to do, the one I've been most excited about. Clips before this were me in Walmart before I got sick, and I just decided to insert those, but I wasn't able to put everything up until now. So it's pretty simple. All I have is a whiteboard, a calendar, and then a sign that y'all will see me hanging up later with my business name on it. This is like something that's so important to me, to have a space where I can work and be productive. And moving out last year in 2024, when I found this place, I was really excited to have a home office, because this is where I just feel like I'm gonna be most productive when I'm working on my business, when I'm working on content and everything like that. And I think it's really important to have either a room in your house or a space where you can just work, grind it out. So I put stuff in here that's going to help me. I love whiteboards because it just allows me to like do brain dumps. I love calendars because I'm a big planner myself. And then of course my business sign. And I will add to the office as time goes on. This is not perfect or nothing that's final, but it's definitely going to help me stay organized and be productive and, do everything that I got to do when it comes to, accomplishing these goals in 2025. So let this be your sign to create your own little area or corner, or if you do have a room in your house to dedicate it to working, being productive. Because honestly, like when you have certain rooms where you have to do something, you'll get it done. So like when you go to bed at night, like when your bed is for sleeping, you go to sleep. When the dining room and the table is for eating, you eat there. So when you have an office or a corner or space where you want to work, you're going to know it's time to get to work. Y'all, excuse my hair. I just took my wig off, that frontal. I have decided I'm not a frontal girl. I don't like them. I don't know how y'all wear them. I will be purchasing closure wigs going forward. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. I'm super excited. I finally got my office space, and I got my just space in general reset. We did some goals together, some financial goals and all that kind of stuff. So don't forget to comment down below what's one new habit that you'll be implementing in 2025, or what's something that you look forward to doing, because like we're all on different paths, but we all had the same goal of success. So let's encourage, inspire, motivate one another. Y'all motivate me. I hope I motivate y'all. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and hit a big thumbs up, because that helps the algorithm. It helps everything. So, but yeah, I hope y'all have a very blessed, prosperous, joyous, accomplished 2025. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.